Are you tired of it taking 30 minutes or longer for you to get a woman to orgasm? What if I could show you a way to speed up that process and get her to climax twice as fast? And in some cases, get her to orgasm in only a couple of minutes. Well, that's exactly what this video is all about. I'm going to show you a couple of specific ways for you to hijack your woman's thoughts and get her to orgasm fast. And if you stick around to the end, you'll get a dark lesson in female psychology that women are embarrassed for men to find out about. The great thing about this is that once a woman orgasms for the first time during sex, she then enters an orgasmic state where multiple back-to-back-to-back orgasms become super easy, and this makes for an incredible sexual experience for both her and you. The problem with a woman's brain is that it never shuts off. It always finds something to think about and focus on. Unfortunately, for most women, its default setting is to focus on some kind of physical insecurity or some kind of anxiety-inducing problem. So you have to direct her thoughts for her during sex. This is how you unlock the superhighway to the female orgasm, by eliminating this giant boulder that's blocking the way, her own thoughts. This is why a silent bedroom is not very conducive to getting your woman to orgasm, because she'll get close and then she'll think herself out of reaching climax. Unless, of course, it's some kind of really taboo situation where you're trying to be quiet because there's people next door who might hear you. In that kind of situation, that very often gets women off quite easily. Think of it like this. If someone came up to you and told you to instantly get a boner, you probably would struggle because you're thinking about it too much and there's too much pressure. But when you naturally get a spontaneous boner, you're not thinking about it, it just happens. So let's get into a few different ways that you can take control of her mind and get her to orgasm in half the time that it normally would. Number one, praise. Give your woman positive feedback during sex when she does something that you really like. The Dom-Sub BDSM community uses this kind of positive reinforcement to great success all the time, so you can too. A woman loves to be praised and called a good girl, sexy, beautiful, hot, but the idea is, instead of a woman focusing on some kind of physical insecurity she has or getting anxious and worrying if she's doing a good job, instead you're positively reinforcing what she's doing and she's going to be able to relax and get into it and enjoy it and get aroused by it. Number two is use the amplifier that is eye contact. You're the leader in this scenario. You're the confident one, so you should be able to show it with strong, confident, sexy, flirtatious, seductive eye contact. Eye contact like this will intensify and amplify any words that you do use during sex. By the way, guys, don't forget to like this video and leave us a comment down below and let me know which of these tips you are going to try out or you have found the most useful. And subscribe for loads of free videos on topics like this around sex, dating, and relationships. Number three, feedback. When you feel her getting wetter, when you feel her vagina start to spasm, when you see and feel her clitoris starting to engorge with blood, tell her, let her know about it, describe it, put her focus onto it so she can engage with it, connect with it. There's a mind-body connection that should be happening there, and by you directing her thoughts to it, you allow her to engage with it and enjoy it more. Number four, put her into a submissive mindset. You're going to do everything I tell you to, right, baby? You're going to be a good little slut for me tonight, aren't you? These kinds of phrases allow her to put herself into this submissive mindset when she agrees with that statement. Now, because YouTube will completely delete my channel if I give too many graphic examples in too graphic of a context, you should check out some of the links in the description down below where I go into a lot more specific detail on these kind of topics. Number five, another amplifier for anything that you say. A deep, calm, slow vocal tone. Think Liam Neeson in the Taken movies, without the Irish accent. This is the kind of tone you're aiming for when you're delivering dirty talk and you're guiding her attention, you're telling her what to do, you're putting her into a submissive frame of mind. All these things are amplified once more with a deep vocal tone. Number six, magnify her focus on herself. This is something that most women are too embarrassed to tell men, but they masturbate narcissistically. When women fantasize, when women masturbate, they think about themselves, literally, like they're imagining themselves and they're imagining people watching themselves. And that's what they get off to a lot of the time. So you want to appeal to this aspect of the female sexual ego by getting her to focus on herself and telling her how beautiful she looks, and more importantly, showing her. And here's how you do that. Use a mirror, my friend. Having a mirror strategically set up in your bedroom or wherever you are having sex. Having a mirror there allows her to see herself, watch herself being fucked by you. And that makes her both the observer and the observee, the subject of this personal, private, pornographic demonstration that's going on in the mirror. This allows her to narcissistically watch herself get in the moment and get off to it. Now, if you want some more specific tips and tricks on what sex positions will help get her to orgasm even faster, then you should check out this video right over here.